Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the Capital LOVE tribe. Thank you. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you for healing. Thank you for taking the time to become your best version. Thank you for loving yourself, cherishing yourself, honoring yourself, accepting yourself, sharing your love and empathy and compassion with yourself and the world. Thank you for nurturing yourself and being patient with yourself. Thank you for who you are and all that you do. I love you. I'm so grateful for you. I'm so thankful that you are here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. My name is Nicole. This is Healing for You, is Healing for Me. Let's get into this. Today's reading is Secrets, Lies, and Drama Within Your Family. Okay, so these readings can be triggering, so I'm just going to put the trigger warning there. However, I also want to say that the things that are going to be discussed and channeled within this reading is for you in your healing, okay? So you can have healing. It can bring you some clarity, some truth. Maybe some of these things are things that you already know. Maybe they're not. But this is for you and your journey, your growth, and your healing. Okay? And the information that is channeled that's going to come through, it's going to be messages from your ancestors as well. These are things that you are meant to know at this moment. So these things that are going to be revealed are being revealed in divine timing. Like I said, you may know some of these things you may not know. But whatever comes through, it's time for you to know in order for you to have that truth, that clarity, that knowledge to move forward on your journey of self-improvement, self-discovery, self-healing, self-love, okay? So for pile 1, we have honesty and communication. Pile 2, self-acceptance. Pile 3, holy love. Okay, timestamps will be linked below. If you feel called to choose more than one pile, that is okay too. Just trust yourself, trust your inner guidance. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, that information is also listed below in the description box. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in your reading. Hi, pile 1, welcome. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the Capital LOVE tribe. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. I'm honored that you are here. I'm grateful that you are here. I'm so grateful to be able to provide this reading for you right now. Thank yourself for showing up for yourself. Give yourself that thanks and give yourself credit for doing this work. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My name is Nicole. Let's get into this, okay? Honesty and communication. So, secrets, lies, and drama in your family, okay? Let's get into this. There's some issues here around honesty and communication. What I'm getting here is there's an energy of feeling accustomed to lying to each other within the family. It's kind of like this energy of, for some of you, it's this energy of it's better to act like it doesn't exist, or it's better to lie, or it's better to have conversations that are rooted in dishonesty or delusion rather than facing the truth, being honest, or having courageous discussions that causes for people to be clear and honest and precise with each other, okay? There's a big issue around communication and communicating honestly and transparently, and also communicating with love. I'm getting a lot of harsh communication. I'm getting a lot of bitterness, anger, judgment, and harsh communication. So when things are communicated in a truthful way, it's very harsh, it's very cold, it's very cutting, it's very biting. It's meant to rip someone down, it's meant to hurt someone. It's rooted from a place of anger or bitterness, or I want to hurt you because I am hurt. Okay. For some of you, I'm also getting some of the secrets have to do with like, there's secrets within, we're going to get more into that because we're going to get some more cards out, but there's secrets within the family. And it's like people in the family, people in your family, they know things intuitively and they know that that's the truth intuitively, but they deny the truth to feel comfortable with a lie. You know, they feel more comfortable, like a lie makes them feel comfortable. Something that's not really true or real gives them comfort. But the truth, intuitively, they will know the truth, but they deny it. Okay, so there's a denial energy here as well. And also this denial energy causes this disconnection from what is real and what is not real. It also causes disconnection within spaces of trying to communicate the truth, because it's kind of like what I'm getting for some of you is it's like when someone tries to communicate the truth, it's met with delusion or people living in denial or people feeling delusional. And it's like when someone brings up the truth, it's like, oh, well, it's almost just like, okay, for example, let's say a pink elephant is in the room and someone says, well, are we going to talk about this pink elephant that is literally in the room? And then someone else is like making a joke about it, or someone else is saying, well, it's not making any noise, so what do we need to talk about it for? It's not bothering us. It's like all of this other discussion instead of facing what the reality really is. And it's almost just like and I hope that this is not confusing, but it's almost like when the truth is brought up, it's like intuitively people in the family know that that's the truth, and they know that they've seen signs regarding like this truth. Like they've seen the signs and they ignored it, or they knew something was going on and they ignored it. It's a big energy of denial. It's a big energy of avoidance. It's a big energy of let's act like this does not exist until someone brings it up. And then when someone brings something up, then it's just this explosion and no one really wants to deal with it. Now let's get some more out. Let's find out how the star. Okay, Aquarius energy, judgment. Judgment is always like Scorpio energy for me too. High Priestess, Pisces energy. For Cancer. Okay, defeat. So what is this? This is Five of Pentacles. Okay, or no, this is Five of Swords. Failure. Seven of Wands. This is Father of Fire, so this is King of Wands. This is Nine of Cups. Yeah, I think so. Or is it Nine of Pentacles? But anyway, that says joy. No, this is Nine of Cups and this is Nine of Pentacles, okay? And that says gain, okay? So let's get into this. Secrets and lies and drama in your family. There's a big drama just around people being honest about like, there's just this energy, I'm going to be honest, trigger warning, okay? There's just this energy of people in your family making a big fuss about things that don't matter, but then when it's time to turn up and get upset about something significant, like let's just say something terrible happened to someone in the family, it's like no real attention for that. It's like no real like acknowledgement. I'm not saying like there is an acknowledgement, but the type of passion and the type of response that you would think someone would have, it's kind of just like people feel defeated. But if it's something that seemingly seems ridiculous, like let's just say, for example, there was some type of issue at a grocery store, or like there was a coworker issue, or just something on the news. Like there's all this passion, there's all this excitement, there's all this energy of like build up and intensity and all of that. But then when someone with something more serious going on, or there's something just like where someone is hurt or someone needs help, or there just needs to be some more attention there, it's kind of just like no big deal. Or what I'm getting for your family is like there's issues with handling tough times, or there's issues with handling situations, or there's issues with like conflict resolution. That's not for everyone, but that's for some people. For some of you, there's some secrets here around a father figure. Okay, now this could be a grandfather or a father. Okay, this father has a lot of secrets. Okay, this father has done a lot of different things. Okay, for some of you, this could be like trigger warning. For some of you, I'm getting the like this father has been suicidal, or this father has if this father hasn't been suicidal, this father may have killed someone, or this father has also dealt with like deep depression. I'm getting a lot of suicidal energy for some of you, or it could be a grandfather. For some of you, also, I'm getting like secret drug addictions or substance addictions with a father figure. Like for some of you, this father could have just had like almost like a secret life. Um, like if let's just say, for example, like this father could have like a secret family, or just like a secret addiction. It could be for some of you like addiction to prostitutes, or addiction to like doing drugs with prostitutes or something like that for some of you. It's just like this father figure has like a lot of secrets. I mean, I'm talking about a lot of secrets. It's almost like what I'm getting here, especially with this image here of judgment. It's like this father figure has like a double life. Okay, this father has presented himself to be one way to the public, but has so many different sides that people just don't know. Okay. For some of you, there's secrets around self mutilation or self harm within the family and within a feminine energy. Okay. This could be like cutting. This could be like biting. I'm hearing for some of you like biting their arms or hands or fingers. For some of you, it's cutting. For some of you, it's like not intentionally, but intentionally hurting themselves, like running into a wall, or like going too hard in the gym and like hurting themselves in the gym. There's something here about self harm with a feminine energy that's also a secret. Like and for some of you, this feminine energy has done this out of like to receive like some type of like care or empathy from people. Okay, I'm also getting here for some of you some drama in the family. Like this is what I was talking about before. It's like there's an elevation of anger and passion and all of that for the wrong situations. It's like misplaced anger and misplaced intensity for situations. Like the smallest situations, there may be just all of this build up, all of this blow up, like this explosion of energy. But then when something is more serious, when something is calling for some type of immediate attention, or some type of like, yeah, you can get upset, you can get fired up over this. It's almost just like this energy of just blah, like almost like a shutdown energy, almost just like a, well, what do you expect from me? What do you want me to do about that? What can I do about that? I don't know how you expect for me to help you. Something like that, okay, for some of you. And this has been something that has been going on for generations, I'm hearing. And this has been something where it's just like there's just this disconnect between reality and this delusional denial energy that's also existed within the family. And this has been a pattern. I'm hearing this is an ancestral pattern of like denial and delusion. And it's almost just like the things that should not warrant that much energy get loads of energy, but the things that do warrant some type of energy and discussion and honesty and communication, those are the things that get put by the wayside. Those are the things that are neglected. Those are the things of like not really wanting to deal with it, not wanting to face that truth, not refusing to face what exactly is really going on because it's too painful. But something on the news, something that happened at work, or something with the grocery store, that seems to be more important. And so this pattern has created this energy where there is that lack of trust when it comes to revealing certain things, being vulnerable, discussing feelings, things like that. Let's get some more. Let's find out some more what's going on here. Okay. Let's see. Again, trigger warning. Replay and write down family stories. You are a unicorn. Late night visits. Hypocrite. Y'all are all wrong. Trust issues. You heard wrong. A degree doesn't make you smarter. The answer is in the family house, closet, freezer, or attic. Who are the dead that you see? Okay, let me just. Okay, so what I'm getting here, what's this, pile one? What I'm getting here is what I was saying. Okay, for some of you, like I said, there's a secret like murder or something like that here for someone here. Okay, now for some of you, what I'm hearing is like you have a father or grandfather that is in prison serving time for murder, and so you may be feeling like, oh, I already know about that. Now for someone, if that story is resonating for you and that's the situation, there's more to the story and there's more murders that you don't know about. Okay. So, there's just more to that story. Okay. For some of you, you have no idea about this. You may have not even suspected anything like this. Like I said, whoever this person is, and I'm definitely getting a masculine energy here. This masculine energy, and it may not be a father, grandfather, it could be an uncle, but this masculine energy has done a lot of different things that you would just have no idea about. Like you wouldn't even think that was going on. It was like I said with that, where's that card here? Yeah. There's this image here. This is like a double life, or this is just like, there's a lot going on. And sometimes this person, whoever this is, and this person could be past, but whoever this is, they had a difficult time even looking in the mirror. Okay. They don't feel good about themselves. They don't feel good about the things that they've done in the past. They have a lot of guilt. They have a lot of remorse. They have a lot that keeps them awake at night from the things that they've done. And this is something that they've told no one. For some of you, this person, like people don't know the half. Okay. This person has kept a lot in, and for some of you, this person had to do certain things to survive. So, there's just a lot that you have no idea about. But what I'm also getting is there's a lot of trust issues within the family. And for some of you, you may be feeling like, oh, that's not a secret. So what I'm hearing is not only are these trust issues, there's trust issues with like people in the family, but it's also like trust issues with like people don't trust themselves, and they don't trust, like, there's this energy here of like disappointment, regret, and letdown. Like, there's this energy of, I can't trust anyone. I can't trust my family. There's no one in this family that I can trust. There's also issues, again, not feeling like you could even trust yourself. Okay. And this is an ancestral pattern as well. This is something that has been around for a while. Okay. For some of you, there's also something that you've heard about, like, let's say, for example, like a passed on loved one. Like, let's say you heard stories about a grandparent or great grandparent or something like that, or an aunt or uncle that passed on. For some of you, this one is not for everyone, but for some of you, I am hearing you heard the wrong stories about this person. Like the things that the family was saying about this person, they could have been saying that this person was a liar, this person was a hypocrite, or this person stole, or this person was on drugs. Whatever it is, it's not correct. This is a passed on loved one coming in very strongly saying, yeah, there were lies that were spread on this person, and someone needs to hear that because this person's reputation within the family has not been the best. Again, this is not for everyone. Take what resonates. But there is a passed on loved one coming through saying, this is wrong. The things that they've been saying about me is wrong. And part of it is because this person could not trust members of the family, and they did not trust, like, revealing their true selves, their true selves and their true life with the family, because the family just could not be trusted. It was really no one in the family. Like I said, for many of you, your family, not only do they not trust each other, but they don't trust themselves. Okay. You have a lot of unicorns in your family, and this is a secret because for many of you, your family is under this haze of just getting by, barely making it. Um, for many of you, I'm sorry, trigger warning, you have a lot of family members in your family that don't live up to their potential. And some of this is like circumstantial, some of this is like ancestral patterns, some of this is self-limiting beliefs, but you have a lot of unicorns in your family, and that's the secret. And part of the reason why this energy is not able to really come through, not only are you a unicorn, my viewer, but you have a lot of unicorns in your family, is because of trust. For many of you, there's been so many trust issues for generations within your family, where it's been so difficult for the family to unite, to come together, to work together, to help each other. Okay? There's this energy in the family where it's a lot of hypocritical energy. It's a lot of, if someone feels like they have a degree, they're better than someone. If someone has a better house, they feel like they're better. If someone feels like they're doing better financially, people say that they're doing, oh, that person thinks that they're too good, or they think that they're this, they think that they're that. This is also aligning with the trust issues that are within the family, and this is making things very difficult for the family to move forward, okay? Because there's this energy of, if I put my guard down, someone's going to backstab me. There's also this energy of a lot of betrayal within the family. A lot of, if I tell you a secret, say for example, you, my viewer, you told someone in your family a secret, or you've told family members a secret. They've gone on and told someone else in the family, and then that information circulates throughout the family. That has created, again, some more of that division within the family, and some more of that I can't trust anyone in this family, okay, which has also created, again, this breakdown of not being able to move forward and not being able to trust, like, that the family can unite. There's something here that has happened in a closet, or I'm hearing a basement or an attic. Like I said, there's something here about a secret murder. And I know I keep bringing that up, but that's coming through very strongly right now. For some of you, I am also getting, like, the information that you received about a certain family member's passing was not true. This could be a grandfather, or this is a masculine energy. I'm hearing grandfather or a cousin, but I'm definitely hearing masculine energy. There was a certain passing that happened that people, it was categorized as one way, but this person was murdered, okay? Excuse me, trigger warning again. I'm sending you so much love. Like, they may have ruled this person's death like some type of illness, but this person was either poisoned or murdered, I'm hearing. Okay. And this is something else that has been speculated within the family for some of you. Some of you may have felt like this family member did not really pass, like this family member wasn't as sick as, or whatever the ruling of the death was, or the cause of the death at the time. And then this is something that has been speculated, but yeah, I'm here to tell you, the way that person died that's not true. That they were poisoned or murdered, okay? Well, let's find out Let's find out what's going on here with the ancestors. What do the ancestors need for you to know right now? Okay. Because again, this is a lot of information. Like I said, some of you may have known this, maybe you didn't. But this is for your healing. What do the ancestors want to tell Pile 1? Pile 1. Okay, Pile 1. What do the ancestors want to tell Pile 1? Pile 1. Okay, this is a lot. Okay, let's just take this. Okay. Okay. Kill them with kindness. So they want you to smile more. And if anyone, they want you to smile more. And if anyone tries to like, lower your vibe or like get you out of your energy, just kill them with kindness, okay? And stay balanced and stay within your own energy. Material world karma. I'm hearing for some of you, you are going to be receiving good karma within the material world. So this could be money, or this could be some type of like tangible material abundance that's coming to you, okay? And they want for you to know that, and they want for you to just hold on, okay? I'm also hearing that hold on and know that that's coming. Moon cycles and phases. So the moon cycles definitely have an effect over your energy, and they want for you to know that, and they want for you to honor that, and they want for you to honor like the different moon cycles and the phases and the type of energy that you feel when the moon changes its phase and moves into a different energy, for you to honor that within yourself and pay attention to your body, pay attention to how you feel, check in with your mind, body, and soul. Religious. So for some of you, your family may be very religious here. And, the ancestors are just wanting for you to honor what feels good for you and what feels right for you, okay? And they want you to use your discernment with that. They want you to know that you are an alchemist. They want you to know that right now is about expansion and growth. You are expanding mentally and spiritually. And so expansion is also happening for you in your outer reality within the physical realm for you as well. You're alchemizing some new opportunities. They're asking for you to continue to co-create with the universe and continue to flow with the energy. Wake up, pivot, choose a new path. So some of you have been guided to choose a new path. If you haven't been guided to choose a new path, that does not apply for you. Or maybe you will be guided to choose a new path, okay? Take what resonates. But some of you are being guided to choose a new path or choose a new direction or change your direction of thinking or whatever it is that you have been planning, okay? Integrate past life wisdom. So right now you're in this place where you are going to be able to, any type of wisdom that's coming through, you're going to be able to integrate it and integrate it with the wisdom that you already have. Write ideas, visualize, manifest. So they still want you to write down your ideas. And some of these ideas could be coming from a past life. It could be, or like past life gifts that you have that are unlocking within you. And so you may not be able to understand the gift, but just write down any ideas that you have and visualize it so it can manifest. Balance your logic with your intuition. So again, having that balance with your heart and your head, okay? Your logic and your reasoning and your intuition and emotions. Encouragement and love is all around. So don't forget that you have support from the spiritual realm, but you have support here on earth as well. And you have love. Love shows up in so many different ways. Love is all around. There are father wounds here. So if you are experiencing wounding with masculine energy, wounding around your relationship with your father, your ancestors are helping you to heal that, and they want you to know that they're here supporting you with that. They want you to know that they love you. They love you, and they're helping you, and if you need help or support, call on them and ask for them to help you, but they love you. Toxic positivity behavior. So they want you to just be mindful of that like you want to be positive about things, but don't, because some of you, again, that delusional energy is something that exists within your family. So that's an ancestral pattern. So just keep that in mind. Don't face reality, but be positive and grateful, but still be grounded in your own reality, okay? And not in a place of delusion, okay? And let go, lose control in a fun, healthy way. So they want you to just kind of let go, have fun, enjoy life. Let that wild side that you have within you, just let it out and have a good time. Enjoy the journey, okay? Let's get your final messages. Okay. Expect miracles, manifestation, forgiveness and understanding, compassion. Take a step back. Okay, so for your final messages right now, they're asking you to expect miracles, okay? And miracles show up in so many different ways, and they can happen in so many different ways. So these miracles that they want for you to be open to receiving, they want you to be in that vibration of that. They want you to be in that vibration of gratitude, of love, of unconditional love. And like anything can happen. Anything can happen. Anything can change at any given moment. And be in that energy of joy, peace, harmony, love. And like everything is working out for you. You don't need to worry. You don't need to stress. Like when you're told to take that action, when you're given that inspiration to take that inspired aligned action, to take it. And the more you flow with that energy and flow in the moment, and you continue to ground that energy and stay there. When fear comes up, it's not to say that fear can happen. It may come up, anxiety that may come up, but quiet the noise and keep feeling that joy and that love and like, what are you grateful for? And being right there in that present moment and expecting for everything to work out for you, and everything is going to be okay. With this, take a step back. This is again saying for me, it's like, be open to receiving. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to push. You don't have to do anything. Just be open to receiving. And when you are told to take action on something, you will take it. Okay? But just do it when you are told to do so. Don't feel like you have to create a strategy. Don't feel like you have to make a whole plan. If you need to make a plan, you will be told to make that plan when you are told to do so. Continue to forgive. Continue to forgive yourself, anyone that has hurt you, and having that understanding. For some of you, like we saw with the card father wounds, you may need to forgive your father or some type of masculine energy, okay? That could be more than one person. So continue to forgive those individuals and have that understanding of like, this is not for you to just dig all into like why they did this or why they did that, but it's just that understanding of, it happened, you forgive them, you release them of the pain and everything that happened to you and happened in the situation, and everyone is free. You're freeing yourself, you're freeing that person, and you're giving yourself that love and compassion that you deserve. And know that you will be taken care of. Everything is going to work out for you. Everything is going to work out for you the way it's supposed to. So if no one told you they love you today, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love and your support. Love yourself, honor yourself, cherish yourself, forgive others that have hurt you, nurture yourself, give yourself compassion, take time to heal, take time to give yourself all that you need to continue to transform and become your best version. Expect miracles and blessings into your life and be open and ready to receive. Thank you. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Hi, Pal 2. Welcome. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. My name is Nicole. I'm so grateful that you are here. Thank yourself for showing up for yourself. Thank yourself and give yourself more credit right now. You're doing an amazing job. I'm so grateful that you are here, and I'm grateful to be able to provide this reading for you. Let's get into this, okay? Self-acceptance. So, secrets and lies and drama in your family, Pile 2. Part of the secrets, or there's drama around or issues around loving and accepting yourself. There's a lot, trigger warning, I just want to say that, okay, before we get into this. Trigger warning, some of these messages may be triggering, okay? There's issues around self-hate. There's issues around self-acceptance. For some of you, this is generational. This is ancestral. This is generational problems. This is something that's been going on for generations. For some of you, it's around your skin color. For some of you, it's around hair texture. For some of you, it's around body image. This is really difficult, okay? Because this is something that has been going on for generations. For some of you, this is like as soon as a baby is born, judging what color this baby is going to be. As soon as the baby is born, judging what the hair texture this baby is going to be. This is about, don't have a baby with a certain type of color, don't have a baby with a certain type of race. There's a lot of like self-hate and not feeling good enough and not accepting hair textures, not accepting colors, not accepting complexion tones, not accepting certain features as it pertains to self. And a lot of that has to do with the lack of self-acceptance. And so with this being a generational thing, this has been going on for generations, and this has created a lot of pain with every incoming, the next generation, the next cycle of children, because children, like I said, what I was saying, from babies, when the child is born in the family, they're judged. They're automatically not accepted. Like, this is really deep. It's like as soon as this baby is born, this baby is being critiqued. Oh, this child has this type of hair, they're not good enough. Like, maybe that's not being said, but it's definitely the energy. And for some of you within your family, you may have been encouraged to, or people in the family have been encouraged to procreate with certain races or complexions or colors because, to create more of quote unquote beauty, better hair texture, better complexion, things like that. Okay. This is going to be heavy. This is not an easy situation, but this is the truth. And this is for your healing, because this is about you accepting you. And this is about you loving you. And this is about you accepting all parts of you, your hair, your skin, your complexion, your body, because this is something that for many of you, this has created a lot of drama. It's created a lot of gossip. It's created a lot of judgment within the family because of this energy, okay? And this is something, I said it in the intro, but for many of you, this is something that needs to be discussed, because this is something that is for your healing and you're ready to deal with this on your own journey. Okay, and I'm sending you so much love, because something like this is not easy to deal with. It is not easy to feel like you're born and you're being judged, because for many of you, this happened for you too. Again, I'm sending you so much love. Okay, like when you were born, you were judged as well. What's your color? What's your hair? Or what is your body going to be like? Are you going to be tall enough? Are you going to be short? Are you going to be fat? Are you going to be skinny? Like, are you going to look like this parent? Are you going to look like that parent? Like, whatever it is, there was judgment and criticism about physical features from birth. And it's not just you, it's been your parents or your mom, your dad. Like, it's a cycle, unfortunately. Let's get some more, okay? Oh, Ace of Cups. This is 5 of Cups. So this is water energy. So we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have Judgment. This is Mother of Air. So that's Queen of Swords. Nine of Cups, Four of Cups. It's a lot of water energy here. What is this? I don't know. I guess it's ten of Cups. I don't know. And then Three of Cups. Okay, let's get into this. Secret lies and drama. Okay. It's a lot of water energy. It's a lot of water energy, but what I'm getting is like, although it's a lot of water energy, there's a lack of like, part of the issue and a lot of the secrets and the lies and the drama within your family have to do with like this disconnect with the emotional body. Like, not wanting to be really in your emotions. There's this generational pattern of not honoring emotions, not valuing emotions, not feeling like emotions really are helpful, not feeling like emotions will help you to move forward in life. Honestly, there's this energy of emotions hold you back, emotions make you weak. Emotions don't help anything. Like, it's kind of like this is the rhetoric. This is like the belief system that has been built within the family for generations of like, it doesn't serve you to cry. It doesn't serve you to wallow. It doesn't serve you to feel emotional about something. You just need to work, or you need to just get in tune with like how to solve the problem, or you need to get strategic, or you just need to go figure it out. Figuring it out doesn't come by crying. It's like this has been a big issue that has caused a lot of this disconnection of the emotional body, has caused a lot of pain, and it's caused a lot of disease, and it's caused a lot of sickness. It's like because it's encouraged not to be emotional and not to really feel emotions, this has created this repressed energy within the emotional body that has literally caused a lot of, for some of you, not maybe for you, but people in the family, physical problems like cancer, like diabetes, like serious physical illnesses, stroke, heart attack, like debilitating situations that have literally crippled members of your family and may have even caused death. And it's because of this disconnect of the emotions and not feeling like emotions will, literally, I'm just feeling like for many of you, there's this belief that emotions don't serve anything. Like, emotions are really not even for children. Maybe they're for babies, but once you get to a certain age, there's no crying. Once you get to a certain age, and I'm talking about for girls and boys. Like, I'm not even just, usually that's like reserved for boys, but I'm hearing this is for girls too. Like, there's no use in crying. There's no use in you feeling anything. You just need to move on and solve the problem or figure it out. And this has caused a lot of disease and sickness within the family. Unexplained illnesses, unexplained deaths, people dying at a young age, people literally having just these serious, like, breakdowns of illnesses, okay? And it's because of a lot of repressed emotions. Not only just like repressed emotions, but for some of you, when family members begin to feel something, it's almost like they feel like they're going insane because they literally suppress their emotions. They learn how to suppress their emotions at such a young age that when they do feel something in those adult years, because at some point you can't run from it, you can't hide it. You're going to keep on getting broke down until you have that emotional breakdown or breakthrough or whatever you want to call it. So when family members do go through something like that, they almost feel like they're going insane. For some of you, they may have almost gone insane. Like they may have been committed to a mental hospital, a mental facility. It's almost just like it's almost like you feel like you lost it because you're so conditioned and programmed not to feel anything that when you do feel something, it feels completely out of control and you really don't know. It's like that energy of the emotional body feels completely out of control where you don't know what to do next. There's not knowing how to process emotions because the emotions are so suppressed. Okay. I'm also getting that, when someone does something that's quote unquote disappointing, and I'm saying quote unquote because there's a lot of judgment within the family. There's a lot of criticism, ridicule, and judgment. Some of you may have a family where the family holds themselves to very high esteem, and they're very much about pride of the family name, pride within the family. They're very much about like making a name, having, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's amazing. That's great. But there's also this thing of like, if members of the family don't act a certain way or don't do a certain thing or they don't live up to something or, whatever that may be, there's this almost just like a family member could be shunned, a family member could be banned, a family member could be just really written off like, they don't matter anymore. Like, they're not, it's almost like they're disposable. And a lot of that has to do with this level of like, again, the judgment. Many of you in your family, babies are judged as soon as children are born. And this is why I was saying this is like ancestral patterns. This is like generational patterns. It's like they're judged and they're put on this, like they need to do this or they need to be this and it needs to be this way and it has to go this way. And, it's like if someone veers off of that path, family members are ready to just put this person as like, you can't represent the family anymore. You can't represent the name anymore. You're just too disappointing to our family. Okay, let's get some more. Let's find out some more. Okay. Child abuse. The mortgage is due. Stop people pleasing, put yourself first. Domestic abuse. What is your intuition telling you? Bullying. Ask God. The neighbor knows. Blocked memories. And suicide. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, so we have abuse here twice. So what I'm feeling for many of you, and what I was saying about the child abuse, judgment of a child, judgment of a baby, that's abuse. People may not want to categorize it as that. I'm going to be here and keep it completely honest. It's abuse. If you are judging a child when they are born, a baby when they are born, what does the skin look like? What does the hair look like? Oh, that's abuse. That's emotional abuse. And these are the things that we have to start talking about because the baby feels that energy. The child feels that energy. The child is already processing that energy of I'm not good enough. I'm not enough. And there's this energy of abuse. Not only is it child abuse, emotional abuse, but also physical abuse I'm feeling for many of you and domestic abuse. So because for many of you, the family here has this energy of they have to be a certain way. They have to live up to these standards. They have to represent a certain way. There's this energy of if someone is not cutting it, if someone is not on board, if someone is not doing this and that, they're either getting excommunicated or they're dealing with some type of abuse. And there seems to be like this energy of a harsh environment around that. For some of you, this domestic abuse goes deep. Like this is generational. It's generational, where spouses in the family are abusive with each other. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say it's a masculine being abusive to a feminine or whatever. I'm getting, it could go on both sides here. Like a feminine could have been abusive with a masculine could have been abusive with a feminine. You take whatever resonates, but there's just a lot of abuse within the family, and a lot of it is like verbal abuse. I'm getting a lot of like speaking very harshly with each other, putting each other down. If someone is not on the same, if someone is deemed to be not as successful, or they're not doing enough, like things like that, okay? There's also a lot of people pleasing going on. And this could be for you, my viewer. It doesn't have to be, but the people pleasing energy has been an issue within the family, because since for many of you, there's this energy of needing approval from family members, needing for, parents to approve you, or cousins, uncle, aunts, whatever that is for you. There's a lot of people pleasing going on. And this is not just like, it could be you, but it's just like an energy within the family. Like people are trying to please each other because, like I said, for some of you, there's this thing of, if you don't do what you're supposed to do, like you're no longer going to be able to be a part of the family. And so people in the family feel like they have to act a certain way, or they have to please, or they have to be a certain way in order to gain that approval, in order to be good enough, in order to be approved. So there's also money issues within the family. Or what I'm getting is, for many of you, there's a lot of secrets in the family. I'm going to be very honest here. Like, it's a lot of people like putting on. It's a lot of people like acting like they have money, but they don't. It's a lot of people like pretending like they may be going out and buying a new car, but they're really broke. It's a lot of that going on, okay? And it's a lot of like, a lot of this is because of this energy that's being put into children at birth, that they're not good enough. You know what I mean? Like they got to work harder. Oh, okay. You have, like, say for example, it's a family where it's like 4 children. Okay, this child set the mark for, they're getting all A's. So this other child is expected to get all A's and maybe an A plus. Things like that. Like, it's a lot of like sibling rivalry, sibling competition. It's a lot of like who's going to be the most successful. It's a lot of like who is going to show their wealth, who's going to be, the one that seemingly makes a lot of money. Because for some of you, people in your family are not making the type of money that you may think. People are really struggling behind the scenes. And this is something that people don't know, because there's this energy of people in the family have to one up each other. There's a competition. There's a lot on the line. There's a lot with the family name. There's a lot with like getting that approval from the elders and things like that. And again, that energy is put in from birth for each generation. For some of you, it's getting worse and worse because there's bullying here too. So it's like, again, if you're not on board with things, you're going to be bullied. If you are the wild card, you're going to be bullied. For some of you, there's an aunt here that committed suicide. Or if this aunt didn't commit suicide, yeah, there's an aunt here that committed suicide. For some of you, this aunt they could have said that this aunt died in a different way, but this aunt really did commit suicide. For some of you, there's also a cousin that committed suicide. And this cousin committed suicide because they felt like they went insane because of like what I was saying before about like when emotions are not being felt because they've been so disconnected. When you feel emotions, you feel too overwhelmed. And this cousin committed suicide because emotions just felt too overwhelming and they felt like they were going insane. For some of you, part of, again, with the disconnect with the emotions is when you disconnect from your emotions, you're disconnecting yourself from your intuition. So there's blockages here within the family and intuition. The family does not trust their intuition. They may say things like, oh, I trust my gut, but that's not really true. It's really about like for many of you, family members are making decisions out of like what they feel success looks like and what they feel they need to do to represent the family name. There's a lot here about representing the family name, and there's a lot here about like the wealth or showing success or being coming across as a more successful one. And for some of you, the previous generations did have a bit of like intuitiveness, like they would be a little bit more connected with their intuition. However, as the generations went on, there was just more and more disconnect with that because of when you're connected with your intuition, you're connected with your emotion. And for some of you, you have family members here that had to go through a lot for like, you have family members that had to go through immigration or migration or, you know, leaving a territory or a country to go to another country, things like that. So those type of things, like it required a lot of mental toughness, and this mental toughness was kind of like a situation where it's like there's no room for emotions when you're dealing with that, because when you're trying to do things like that, like you can't think about your emotions. Or even if it's a situation where it's like paying bills and trying to survive, it was kind of like this thing of there's no room for emotions when you're trying to survive. So things like that. Okay, now let's get some messages from the ancestors. What do the ancestors want for you to know? Okay, let's find out. What do the ancestors want for, this is Pal 2. What do the ancestors want for you to know? Pal 2. Just wanted to come out. How to, what do the ancestors want for you to know? Okay. Two. Oh, wow. That's a lot, but we'll take it. Okay. So, right now, the ancestors want for you to keep your vibes high because they're saying you're very attractive. So you're attracting a lot right now, and your vibration is continuing to go up. It's continuing to increase. So keep the vibes high. They want you to have more confidence and less ego, okay? They're also saying addictions are killing the vibe. So if you're dealing with some type of addictions right now, just continue to heal that energy. Continue to love yourself, accept yourself. Be very gentle with yourself and patient with yourself as you heal that, okay? And the more love that you give to yourself and more acceptance that you give to yourself, you will overcome that, and believe that you will overcome your addictions, okay? I'm sending you so much love. Learn something new. So they're asking you to learn something new right now, to be open to learning new things, okay? I'm hearing be teachable right now, be moldable. Self-deception. So there's something that you are there's some type of deception with yourself, something that you're avoiding, some type of truth, or some type of, you could be lying to yourself about something, or just really not being honest with yourself about something. You're going through physical upgrades right now. So your body is changing, and your position in the material world is changing. For some of you, you have like material world good karma coming to you. Stop ignoring the red flags. Okay, so this could be part of the self-deception. There could be some type of red flags that you are ignoring, that they're pointing out. But, you know, that's not for everyone. You are already the leader. Keep going. So you are a leader. Some of you are a leader in your family. Keep going. You're already doing it. Your third eye is being highlighted here. For some of you, you're getting an upgrade with your third eye. Your third eye is becoming stronger. But for some of you, your third eye is awakening, it's opening. You're being asked to use your third eye to see something from a clear perspective. You're very creative. Don't limit your creative abilities. Children here. So if you have children, give your children some attention and love right now, and nurturance, okay? Intuition. Follow your intuition. There's something being pointed out to you through your intuition and through your third eye that is something that you need to pay attention to, that needs your attention, okay? Confidence and support. So they want you to know that, they want you to be confident, and they want you to know that they're here to support you. For some of you, you're going to be moving into a new home. They want you to know that, like, you may be feeling like you're against all odds right now, but things are happening to push you into being your greatest version, okay? That whatever you're going through right now is helping you to become your greatest version. Iconic family status. Like I said, for some of you, you have a family that is, the family name is important, or the status of your family is important, or your family will be iconic, or your family is iconic, whatever that is, okay? And the ancestors are saying that is very important. But for some of you, there could be red flags with that, but it's still, they want you to be yourself, okay? And they want you to do what it is that you need to do for your own legacy, regardless of what the rest of the family is doing. Remember, you have your own journey, determined and ambitious. So they want you to still be determined and ambitious, okay? High level soulmate. For some of you, you are with a soulmate, okay? But for some of you, you will be meeting a soulmate. And the soulmate is going to be like determined and ambitious with you, and you're going to have an iconic family with this person. But for some of you, you are with this person, and you and this person are already creating that, okay? Lead with love. So your ancestors are saying, lead with love. You're a leader. Make sure you always put love at the forefront. Scorpio energy. So there is some type of mystery that's being revealed to you, and it could be within this reading, but there's something that needs to die. There's something that needs to come to an end. There's something that needs to be concluded, okay? And you're going to be asked to take action on that. Yeah, with 1010, that's completion, and you're going to need, there's some type of ending that's happening, and it's going to require you something that's completing, and it could be something really big on your spiritual journey. But this is something that's going to require you to have that confidence and that boldness to end this, okay? Sagittarius energy as well. So after you complete this, there's something that's expanding for you, and it's something you're going to be learning. You'll be learning something new, learning a new language, traveling. There's something here that's expanding, okay? And then be proud of yourself, because they're saying that they're proud of you, and they want for you to be proud of yourself and the things that you're doing, the healing, all these things that you are doing. Be very proud of yourself, and just be proud of yourself for being here to listen with this reading, because this is not easy, and it's not easy to hear these type of things. So you're doing a great job. Now let's get your final messages. Okay, this is how to. Okay, how to. Vulnerability and freedom. Clear, cancel, and release. Mother, Father, God. Signs and reminders. Okay. And inner child healing. Okay. So right now, your inner child is asking for you to give your inner child some love and attention, okay? Give your inner child that healing. Give your inner child that attention that the inner child needs, because, what we were talking about with the babies, right, and the family. Look at this. It's like your higher self is holding your inner child. Your higher self wants for you to connect with your inner child. Tell your inner child you are enough. Tell your inner child you are good enough. Tell your inner child that your hair is good enough. Your complexion is good enough. Your body is good enough. All of those things, because this is the energy that was surrounding you from when you were born. And that may be something difficult to hear, but this is something that you need to hear at this moment, because this is going to help you to heal that, and to heal any type of energy around not feeling enough, not feeling good enough, because you've always been enough. You've always been more than enough, okay? Regardless of who couldn't see that or not, that's not your problem. They have their own issues that they were dealing with, and that's not for you to solve, but it's for you to heal that inner child within you. So take time to tell your inner child that you are enough, and tell your inner child what you love about your inner child. You may even want to write your inner child a letter, or connect with your inner child during meditation, or whatever that is for you. You could also connect with your inner child through like music, through food, through, activities, things that maybe you did during childhood, things like that. Just take time to connect with your inner child. There's something here that's clearing or canceling out or ending it's going to be different for everyone here, but you are receiving signs and synchronicities and reminders around this because there's something that needs to be removed, released, cleared, ended, okay? And if you haven't received any signs or you're not really paying attention to the signs, ask your ancestors to send you some signs. Ask them to show you. You know, you can ask them, like, whatever it is that you need for me to know, show me like 3 butterflies, or show me a number, the number's 555, things like that. And when they show you these things, pay attention to everything that's going on at that moment. Pay attention to what you hear, what you see, what is happening in your present reality, because that's going to point to you whatever it is that you need to know so you can end that. You're being asked to be vulnerable, and the more vulnerable you are, the more free you're going to feel, okay? Because many of you are on this path of freedom. Like, that's all you want. And so your ancestors are saying the more vulnerable you are with yourself and others, the more free you will feel. And finally, with this mother, father, God, this is saying, like, the more you balance out your masculine and your feminine energy, the more God level you will feel on, the more divine you will feel, the more pure you will feel, the more that divinity is going to come out of you, because you have that masculine and that feminine energy within you. So the more you balance those energies, the more harmonious you're going to feel, and the more in tune you're going to feel with the universe, with source, God, spirit, whatever it is you resonate with. It's just going to feel very, very natural, very grounded. You're going to feel that God energy, goddess energy here on the ground. And it's going to feel so good, so pure, so divine and harmonious. If no one told you they love you today, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Love yourself, honor yourself, cherish yourself, be kind to yourself, be good to yourself, nurture your inner child. Take time to clear, cut, and release whatever needs to be removed out of your life. You got this. You're doing an amazing job. I'm so proud of you. Keep going. I love you. I'll see you next time. Hi, Pod 3. Welcome. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being here with me right now. Thank yourself for showing up for yourself. Tell yourself you're doing an amazing job. Tell yourself you're doing a great job. I'm so grateful that you are here. I'm grateful to be able to give this reading to you. My name is Nicole. Let's get into this, okay? Holy love. So, secrets, lies, and drama in your family. So there's drama around love here, okay? For some of you, I'm getting like partnerships, as far as like certain people who they choose to love. Like, for some of you, it could be like there's a lot of judgment around, or criticism around, who someone chooses to date, who someone chooses to marry, who someone chooses to spend, like their romantic time with, okay? There's this energy around like people feeling like their partners won't be accepted. Their partners won't be, for some of you, you could be in the LGBTQ community. You don't have to be. That's not for everyone. But for some of you, I'm just getting this energy around, there's drama around the choices of someone's romantic partnership, okay? Family really judging that person's partner or that person's choice and who they decide to marry or who they decide to be with. For some of you, this could be like interracial situations, like an interracial marriage or interracial dating. For some of you, this could be like just different ethnic backgrounds, a different religion, a different, person with a different age differences here. There's just like this energy around, like, if this person doesn't fit whatever idea or image family members have for you or anyone else in the family, then there's an issue. There's drama around there. There's drama, and also like a lot of judgment and criticism, and like not making that person feel welcome, not making that person feel like they are a part of the family, or they will be, welcomed within the family, or like giving this person a cold shoulder, or just acting like this person just is not good enough. For some of you, it could be like a situation where, someone in the family brings home a person that they're dating, and or engaged to or married or whatever the situation is, and people in the family feel like that person is not on that person's level. Like maybe they don't make enough money, or maybe they don't come from a certain family, or situations like that. And that's caused a lot of drama in the family. Like I said, for some of you, this could be interracial situations, and that has also created a lot of tension in the family and caused a lot of destruction, I'm hearing, or separation in the family. If whoever, maybe it's you that decided to date someone, or other people in the family. For some of you, this could be you and other people in your family. I'm just not getting like one person here. I'm feeling for many of you, it's like it's many people in the family, whoever they date. Like there's a lot of talk around who someone is dating, who someone is bringing home. Is this person good enough? What kind of family do they have? Or, what do they do for a living? And just like a lot of questioning around that. Well, let's find out some more. Let's find out some more secret lies and drama. Okay, this is Four of Wands, for perfection. This is Two of Wands. I don't know. Two, domination. I think it's Two of Wands. Okay, Sun of Fire. So that's Page of Wands. The Tower. Father of Fire. So that's King of Wands. A lot of fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is the Empress. So that's Libra and Taurus energy. Wheel of Fortune and Daughter of Water. So this is a Page of Wands. Not Page of Wands, Page of Cups. Okay, so yeah, with this energy around some of you, there's this energy here where it's like the family expects for you to be perfect, or the family expects for people to be perfect, or the family has unrealistic expectations around family members, particularly when it comes to people that they date and their life choices. There's a lot of energy here around who people date in the family. And for some of you, this is about like, because they are concerned about the legacy of the family, and like, the type of like mixing as far as like, the children and, things like that, and blending of families and stuff like that, like blending with another family. But some of this is about like, there's a lot of ego and pride in your family, or in the family here. And the ego and pride issues have created a lot of like dysfunction within the family, where things have been really broken down and broken apart and pulled apart because of ego and pride issues. Because of these ego and pride issues, this has caused a lot of separation and division within the family as well. It's caused a lot of competition. It's caused a lot of people competing for more wealth, competing for more success, competing for more dominance within the family. I'm also getting like this energy around like, who's the better this, who's the best that, who will have the most money, who will have the most success, who will prove that they're the most valuable person in the family, stuff like that. And this has created a lot of division. And this is something that's been going on for generations. Okay, this is not just like this just started. This is something that's been going on for quite a while. And this issue has been caused by, it doesn't matter where it began, but it's continued to be perpetuated through the cycles of generations. And it's also created a lot of addiction issues. Okay, there's some serious addiction issues within the family because of the competition, the rivalry, the wanting to be dominant, the pride and ego issues. For some of you, there's a lot of gambling addiction issues. There's substance addiction issues. There's alcohol addiction issues. And for some of you, these things are kind of hidden. Like the family may hide and conceal some of these things. Like if someone does have, for example, someone may have a substance abuse issue and maybe only a couple of family members know about this and they're hiding it from the rest of the family. They're covering things up, okay? For some of you, someone has an addiction with gambling, or there's more than one person has a gambling addiction, and you have people in the family giving this person money. They know that this person has an addiction and they have some issues with that. And instead of giving them help, they're enabling this person and they're giving them more money so they can continue to go gamble. And some of this is because, there's this energy around if someone has the most money or the most, what seems to be success, they're the most valuable in the family or they're the most dominant. Like I said, there's a big thing around pride and ego, and pride and ego causing a huge division within the family because it's almost like there's a competition for who has the bigger ego, who has the most money, supposedly, who has the biggest house. Like all of these things are an extension of the ego, the house, the car, the money. For some of you, it's even the addictions. For some of you, it's also too, like with who people date, that's like also an extension of the ego for some of you, because it's like for some of you, some of these relationships are not built off of like true love or like purity within like intentions, like pure intentions and like things like that. It's built off of like having this person for vanity, or having this person because this person supports a lifestyle, or having this person because it looks good. Like it's not built, it's a lot of things in the family that are built off of pride and ego. And it's caused a lot of destruction within the family over generations because it's like these cycles continue to perpetuate. And it's like, for some of you, no one wants to state the obvious. No one wants to call out the obvious. No one wants to address what's there. And for some of you, there is a maternal energy, a mother energy here. It may not be a mother, it could be a grandmother, or it could be an aunt or a great aunt or something like that, that definitely causes a lot of drama in terms of not holding people accountable, not giving everyone the same treatment, not, it's almost like enabling favoritism, enabling behaviors around like, because for some of you, this maternal figure feels guilty about things, feels guilty about, they have their own guilt associated with certain things, like as far as like they could have felt like they abandoned a child or didn't give a child enough attention or didn't give a child, their time, or things like that. Like this maternal figure has guilt around things. So this maternal figure will definitely turn a blind eye, not hold people accountable, create, like add to some of the delusional behavior, or add to some of the patterns of behavior where the ego and pride issues are running rampant. This maternal figure will continue to allow it and not, not hold people accountable, not say things about like, hey, continuing to let this destructive behavior go on. Because for some of you, there's some destructive habits here. There's habits around like spending money in a destructive way, self-deprecating behavior, self-harm, hurting yourself through addiction, not feeling like, drinking too much. And I'm not saying that this is you, but just like this is the energy within the family. Like people doing things in a destructive way, like kind of having this kind of having like this mindset of nothing to lose, nothing matters, go big, go home, win it all, lose it all. Like it's very destructive. And again, this is something that has been going on for multiple generations. Now let's get some more. I don't know if I said trigger warning. I'm sorry if I didn't say that, but trigger warning, I'm going to have to put that in the description box. Okay, addicted to drama, inappropriate, sex with a pet. They put a spell on you, and fatherly love. Okay, the kids know you are just like your dad. Don't get married. Kissing cousins. Cousin. Ancestral lessons. Okay, you guys had a lot of cards. Hold on a second. Karma. Okay, let's see what else. Stop, you're not supposed to know. It's time to apologize. Okay. All right. Okay, there's a lot going on here. Okay, so I'm just going to unpack this. Everything's not going to resonate for everyone, but you take what resonates for you. All right. So there's an addiction to drama here, okay? And you have people in the family that are addicted to drama, but not just drama, like I was saying. There's addiction to other things, but there is an element of feeling addicted to drama because sometimes that drama can create that destruction as well. It's almost like this energy of members of your family. They like to cycle through drama or addictions because it's just this ancestral pattern. There's a lot of ancestral lessons for your family. And these lessons and the karma that comes that's attached to that, it's because of the pride and ego issues. And some of this is drama. Like, let's just say, for example, that there's a family member that's addicted to alcohol, a family member that's addicted to drugs, a family member that's addicted to gambling, a family member that's addicted to drama. Like, everyone has their own thing. Okay. So it's like, you have family members that are addicted to drama and they're addicted to starting rumors. They're addicted to stirring up gossip. They're addicted to spreading lies. They're addicted to, saying things. For some of you, they're saying things that are not true. They're saying things about you that are not true. They're saying things about other family members that are not true. For some of you, they're talking about things that have happened in childhood that are not true. Like, say, for example, they're telling people stories about you or telling people stories about things that happened in childhood or their childhood or things from years ago that they remember that is not true. Okay. For some of you, you may be hearing some of this or thinking some of this, or like you heard that your name was mixed up in something. And I'm here to tell you right now, the ancestors want you to know that it's not true. Okay. And for some of you, you have here a brother or a cousin that did something inappropriate with a pet, an animal, a cat, I'm hearing. Okay. It could be a cat or a dog here. But yeah, this person did something inappropriate. Now I'm not saying that they had, sex with this pet, but I'm just getting like they touched this pet's, private areas or whatever, the genitalia, they touched it or they just did something inappropriate. Okay. That's not for everyone. It's also coming through for some of you. Okay. Trigger warning. For some of you, you may have been told that your father was a certain person and this person is not your father. For some of you, you could have grown up feeling like this person wasn't your father, or this person, like you may have just questioned who your father is. Or for some of you, it's like you, like, basically it could have been a question of who your real father is, or what is going on with that, and you weren't supposed to know. Like, you were not supposed to know like who your real father is, or you weren't supposed to know, like your mother didn't want you to know who your real father is, or it just was not supposed to be revealed to you. Like your mother kept this from you or didn't tell you who your father was or didn't reveal to you who your real father is or something like that. And this has been a big secret. Again, this is not for everyone. For some of you, like your mother may have told you like that your father lived in another country or another place or like lived far away or like, and this person actually lived like around the corner, or they actually did not live far from you, or they could have told you your father passed away but your father was still alive. There's something about that some of you were being lied to about your father, or you grew up thinking this one person was your father and it's not really your father. Okay, but the ancestors are saying that it happened the way it was supposed to happen. You weren't supposed to know. You weren't supposed to know who, or you weren't just supposed to know whatever the details were. And they want for you to make peace with that. And they want for you to understand that however it happened, because again, this is different for everyone, but however that happened, it was supposed to happen the way it did. Like, if you grew up thinking that that person was your father, that person really was like your father. Even though biologically they may not have been your father, that person was like really your father. And like whatever happened was supposed to happen the way it was supposed to happen. Okay, so the ancestors want for you to trust that. There's also, again, like there's a lot of ancestral lessons that are meant to be learned within your family. And for some of you, it's for you to learn. Like you're going to be the one that has to unfortunately go through a lot of these lessons, because some of you, you know, you're a chosen one, and you're the one that's meant to clear some of this karma, clear some of that generational trauma, and go through some of these generational cycles. For some of you, there's again this thing around like when people bring someone home, they don't want that person to get married. Like for some of you, there's just this energy of like people in the family feeling like people picked the wrong partner. Like this seems to be something that's a recurring theme, okay? This is not just maybe for like this generation, like it's been previous generations too. And there's something about like choosing to be with someone that's not on your level, or choosing to be with someone that's really different from you, or choosing to be with someone that the family does not have that vision of you being with that person. And this is something where it's like, this is not, I'm not just saying this for you, but this has gone on for generations. And this is something where it's like, they will say things like, oh, don't get married to that person, or don't be with that person. For some of you, you know, you have a mother here that does spell work. This is not for everyone. But you have a mother here who does spell work. This person puts spells on people, or they do spells on people. They do spells to kind of like, if they, like, let's say you're dating someone, they don't like this person, they do spells on them to get them away from you. Okay, that's not for everyone. Okay, but yeah, it's either a mother or grandmother here who does spell work. And you probably don't know this. Maybe you do know. But for some of you, you don't know this. That you don't know that this person does spells to keep this person away from you, or for you to like not be bothered with this person anymore. And for some of you, like if someone comes into your life and they break your heart, like you have a mother or grandmother that will do a spell and put a spell on them that, you know, for them to feel that hurt, for them to feel that pain in return. Okay. All right. Now let's get some messages from your ancestors. Let's find out. Okay. Pile 3. Messages from the ancestors. What do the ancestors want pile 3 to know? Pile 3. Pile 3, messages from ancestors. Pile 3. All right, let's get it. Pile 3. All right, children. So I also see here focus on children. So this is something that if you have children, put some focus on your children right now. If you don't have children, this is saying that, if you have children in the family or children in your life, put some focus on the children around you, okay? Because they need some extra nurturance and care and attention from you at this time, or you are going to be able to provide some type of nurturance that that child or children that they need at this time. And the ancestors are pointing that out. Forgive yourself now. So the ancestors are saying to continue to forgive yourself, love yourself, and forgive yourself. More self-love, love all of you. Yes, they want you to love all of you, love all of the things that, your journey, all of yourself, who you are. You passed the test, congrats. So you passed some type of test recently. Some of you have just gone through something that was challenging, mentally, physically, and emotionally challenging. And the ancestors are saying you passed it. Congratulations, okay? Continue to balance out your feminine energy. And this could have been a test around your feminine energy. For some of you, that could have been it, okay? But if you feel like that wasn't it, continue to balance out your feminine energy. Continue to open yourself up to receiving, open yourself up to more of that self-love and self-acceptance and being receptive, okay? Right now, you're going through spiritual upgrades. Rest, heal, water. Okay, so you need to get rest. You're healing right now. Drink a lot of water. You're upgrading. Get some time in nature if you can. Okay, and a lot of rest. Gemini energy. So your higher self is communicating something to you. Okay, and your higher self it could be through this healing process that you are going through, but take some time to connect with your higher self so you can get the communication that you need to continue to move forward. And for some of you, this is about the test that you've passed, or it could be about how to balance out that feminine energy some more. Time to be authentic, face the truth. So you're being asked to face the truth, whatever that is, some type of truth that needs to integrate, or it is integrating, in order for you to really face it and acknowledge it and really own that as your truth, okay? And it could be regarding some type of past life relationship, or it could be a past relationship. Like it could be a past relationship this lifetime, okay? That was a past life relationship as well, but there's something about that, some type of past relationship or past life relationship that's needing for you to face the truth. You are a student of the universe, okay? So you are constantly learning, constantly growing, constantly evolving. Royal bloodline. Many of you have a royalty bloodline here, okay? And I'm hearing for some of you within this royal bloodline is abuse of power, okay? And this is for you to be mindful of. And this may be something too that is like there's an abuse of power energy within your family, because there is that energy of dominance and pride and ego. And sometimes when you have pride and ego issues, that results in abuse of power. It can be like overusing the type of power and energy that you do have to exert some type of dominance or control over other individuals. And so for some of you, you are healing this energy, or you are clearing this out, or this is again within your lineage, okay? With this Virgo energy here, this is saying that, again, there's something here in communication, because we have Mercury twice, okay? We had Gemini with Mercury and Virgo Mercury. Mercury is the ruler of Virgo and Gemini energy. So there's something with communication that's trying to come through. There's some type of truth that's trying to come through communication that you need to know and that you need to face. And this is going to be different for everyone, but this could be regarding your sense of security, your sense of well-being, your sense of home. But it also could be regarding like your mission, okay? Because when I see service, I think about mission. Okay, 666. You may be seeing these numbers: harmony, love, call to action, let go. So you're being asked to see, some of you are being called to some type of action, to take some type of action, okay? But also to surrender. We also have Pisces energy here. And so with Pisces energy, and again, service twice, there's something here about your mission, okay? There's something here about your purpose, your mission. Some of you are here to help people within the collective. Some of you are here to bring expansion to the collective, healing to the collective. So there's something that's going to be integrating through your crown chakra, through your third eye chakra, through your root chakra, okay? These chakras may be also being upgraded right now through the spiritual upgrades that you are receiving. Because we also have Taurus energy. Wow. So a lot of this coming out. And so now the sacral chakra is coming up. So your chakras are definitely being upgraded at this point. And for some of you, you have money coming in. For some of you, you are aligning. Like your chakras are aligning and moving into a higher vibration so you can receive more harmony and more love. And this is why it's asking you to balance that feminine energy, which is the sacral chakra as well. Because when you balance that feminine energy, you are able to receive. Okay, so your chakras are aligning and they are balancing right now and they are upgrading. So definitely get your rest and take time to meditate, reflect and meditate, because again, there's some type of truth that wants to come through that you need to know. Fake lover, and that could be regarding a fake lover for some of you. That's not for everyone though, but for some of you, there is a fake lover here. Okay, and again, there could be some type of truth around that, but maybe not. People pulling on your energy. Okay, so some of you have people pulling on your energy, people trying to get into your energy, or trying to influence you, or trying to manipulate you, or simply people just wanting to attach themselves to you. Stop running, do the work. So this is again saying, take that time to meditate and reflect, and take that time to face the truth and be authentic with yourself. And starseed. So the ancestors want you to know that you are a starseed, or if you identify as that, maybe you don't. But for some of you, you have that starseed DNA within you. Okay, and that's also being upgraded within you as well. Okay, let's get your final messages. All right, let's see. Power and intention. And some of you may be like thinking about growing your hair or growing a beard. That just came to me. So someone needs to hear this. If you've been thinking about growing your hair out or growing a beard, this is saying you should do it. Okay? But only if you resonate with that. Romance and connection. Learning experience. Cut the cords. Oh, wow. Okay. And joy and contentment. Okay. So for some of you, you have a romantic connection that you need to cut the cords. Now, this could be a past life situation, or a past lover, okay? Or it could be someone you're with now, and you may be breaking up with them, or whatever the situation is. There's time to cut some cords between some type of romantic partnership. And maybe for some of you, it's all of the people that you dated in the past. Maybe you've never really cut those energetic cords with the people that you dated before. And for some of you, these people are pulling on your energy. Like these people are still energetically attached to you, and they're still able to feed off of the energy within you, because these energetic cords are still attached to your energetic field. So you're being asked to cut the cords, whether this is with a previous relationship or all of your past relationships or whatever that is. Just make sure you do that, because there's people or a person that's still connected to you that no longer should be connected to you. And it's saying that you're going to feel more joy and contentment, like your energy is going to shift. And this is going to be really helpful for your vibration, especially because many of you are going through spiritual upgrades here, and your vibration, your chakras are aligning for this higher higher vibration that you're moving into, and you're going to feel more harmony, you're going to feel more joy, you're going to feel more grounded and at peace. Because I'm hearing for some of you, say for example, this is an ex-partner here that is still connected to you, that needs to be cut, cleared, and removed from your auric field. This person, whoever they connect with, that person, that energy is connecting to these other individuals as well. So this energy is going in too many different directions. And when you cut those cords, you're going to feel a release. Okay? You're going to feel a huge release and relief. They're also asking for you to recognize that the learning experiences that you've been going through, like the things that you've been going through on your journey, have been for great purpose and have been to put you in this place of you're growing, you're learning, you're healing, you're moving forward, and for you to see the power in that, and for you to gain that power and that wisdom from your experiences, and not look at it like, those things were harsh, or they were there to hurt you, or they broke you, or you're not broken, you're not damaged, you're not any of those things. You're a warrior and you continue to move forward. And so your ancestors are like, look at the things that you've learned and you've gone through and see the power in it, and use that power to become more victorious, more of a warrior, more strength, more boldness, more courageousness, and take that energy and continue to set new intentions to keep moving forward, because many of you don't know how strong you really are, how gifted you really are, how talented you really are, how bold and confident you really are. And they're asking for you to reflect on your experiences so you can really grasp that and really integrate that and use that to continue to build upon more of what you want to do on your journey, and to set some new intentions and new goals. Okay, so if no one told you they love you today, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Love yourself, honor yourself, trust yourself, nurture yourself, trust yourself. Be kind to yourself. Clear, cut, and remove any cords and energetic attachments that are attached to you, so you can feel more joy and harmony. Take time to congratulate yourself. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself for showing up, for how far you've come and where you are going. Continue on your journey. Know that you are loved, appreciated, and protected. I love you, and I'll see you next time.